thing have absolutely transformed my English speaking and every single thing, that is speaking daily in front of camera. I started daily in front of camera. Simply record yourself for speaking something. So once you have watched a video, now record yourself speaking same video content. Speaking in front of camera will make you extraordinary English speaker, and you will be able to do every single thing in your life.
What is your suggestion, sir, to the become a fluent speaker?
Yes, so the fluency has lots of aspects. Then firstly, I would like to tell you, you need to learn like a baby. I always suggest my students in every single conversation I discuss this concept. And think like a baby. Why American baby, British baby are able to speak more clearly, powerfully than many of adult learners? Many people who have better English knowledge, better grammar knowledge, but they are not able to speak so clearly. And the simple thing is that they are not learning English in chunks. Learn English in chunks. 3 to 4 words must come together to frame sentences instantly without thinking. And this is the power of the chunks, first thing. So once you will learn in chunks, you will be able to speak sentences instantly without thinking. For that, you need to listen a lot. Listen something, and then try to speak. Because what the people have misunderstanding about this, they are just only listening. Only listening is not going to help you. Once you have listened something, then you need to try to speak the same content in your own words. For that, you can listen the simple story-based video. And the same technique I have done for myself. You need to listen the simple story-based video, and then try to speak the same content. You can listen it multiple times until you are able to understand 100%. So in this way, you will have to focus on the two things. So firstly, sentence formation. What is the difference between your sentence formation and their sentence formation? And the second thing is ideas. How he has lots of ideas and how he's switching from one ideas to different ideas, and he is able to speak. And if you will focus on these two aspects, I promise you will speak more better and powerful English.
Yeah. So, sir, what about the listening and reading and writing? What would you say regarding
Yes.
three aspects also?
Yes, for the listening, firstly you have to listen. The listening is not only about that understanding. People have also misunderstanding, but because they are just listening something, they are trying to understand something. You should not focus on understanding. You should focus on the sentence formation. Basically, once you will listen to somebody, always listen that how he is framing actual sentences, why his sentence is more better and attractive, powerful. So you will just figure out some specific kind patterns. Some frequently used grammatical patterns there are. So once you will learn those patterns, so your sentence formation will also be getting better every single time. First thing. Second thing, that if you are just getting some new vocabulary, new words, so do not just try to remember the words. You need to listen the sentence into instant sentences. A word, you get new words. So in the sentences, and how you can use the same sentence, same words with the sentence. So this is the listing. Now about the writing, as far as the writing is concerned, and also the listing is speaking every single aspect. One thing is very important. You need to actually understand the structure of language. Structure. How everybody who is a better English speaker than you, and who is speaking more powerful English than you, they have very clear and concise idea to organize their thoughts and ideas clearly. They have very powerful structure, because you are as a language teacher, you are a literature student, also teaching literature, so you know about the structure. If you're just teaching your students to write a essay, so they have a powerful structure. They cannot write down randomly something. Structure. So same way about speaking and the writing. So you need to follow some structure. That's why we specific strategies for how you have to just come out with the introduction. Then the body. The body, you can just divide the body 2 or 3 parts. The body part 1, part 2. Then you can just give about the advantages, disadvantages. Then finally you have to go for the conclusion. So this is the way you have to design your ideas clearly. That's very, very important. So practice. You can just write about something. Then you can just see some standard article. If I'm writing about the, suppose that the importance of English speaking. So I have whatever the idea I have simply written there. If I have formats, firstly figure out the format. What is the format? How I should write. Then I should try to write. After writing, I can just compare with this writing with a standard articles. Then figure out the differences. What the difference? What thing is missing? How you can add more powerful, more better. This is the way you need to practice it. Practice in the phrases, ideas, and every single thing. Yes.
Sir, how can we memorize the new vocab and how can we use now and then we are learning new words and try to use. After some time we forget about it, and sometimes we forget like that we are never heard this word and that word.
Yes, frankly speaking, that what happens, the problem is that the how you have learned. The main thing is that how you have learned, that's most important. Something you never forget. Why you something you never forget? Why you never forget? Somebody has told you very good compliment, so you never forget. Somebody has said something bad about you, you never forget. Why you never forget? Why you never forget? Or good things?
I don't know, sir. The negativity is the whole time keep in our mind. If someone say a negative word and negative compliment feedback, so the word is echoing all time in our mind. And positive thing we easily forget about. I think it is a human
No, no,
tendency.
no, no. It's not tendency. It's about the emotion. Once somebody has hurt your emotion because I have said something wrong to you, so it has directly hurt your emotion, and because the emotion has the biggest power, emotion has the maximum power, so you have emotionalized it. Tears came or it has hurt you, feeling sad. Because you're feeling sad, so you keep thinking about this. Your mind is just thinking ideas. You're also thinking about how you can take revenge and lots of things. So
Yeah.
this is the reason that the your emotion is involved there. Same thing about the good thing. If I have said something that you are speaking English is fantastic, and I'm deeply impressed with your English. So what happens? This idea is keep coming in your mind. You're feeling nice. Yes, he has given you good idea. So same thing about the vocabulary. If you're learning any vocabulary, you need to do not try to memorize or remember. In our English school system, the teacher is giving a long vocabulary list, and the students are keep memorizing, learning, and they try to blurt it out. This is the wrong approach. You need to just learn vocabulary into sentences. Pick out a word and just how you can frame this into sentences, and the sentence that is true for you, and how you can emotionalize it. You can feel it. You can discuss it. And I am telling you three things is very important. Firstly, you need to focus on the sentences. First thing, where you have learning a word, don't learn random words. You need to learn words that is coming, encountering to you. Any word is coming. Focus how he has used that word, how he has used this word. First thing. Second thing, once you have focused it, now just try to frame sentences. Some sentences, two or three, four, two sentences, maximum sentences. You can make the sentences that is true for you. Second thing. Now the third thing is emotionalize. You need to emotionalize it. Emotionalize it and start using it instantly without thinking. Really. Now I'm just giving an example, simple one example. If you have any word, you can just give me, and I will give you about that word. If you have any words, whatever the word you would like to remember, I can just give you about that word ID. Can you give me a word? What you want to remember?
Just transgression.
Yes.
Yesterday I read about the transgression word. I read the word meaning about the thing is not good. We can say the crime tendency. Now, just like
Yes. Take example.
so
Take translation. So translation is a very good word. So you can say that my translation is bad. Translation. It's in sentence. My translation is bad. Her translations is more powerful. She always translates fantastically. Now, this is the sentences. It's very important. Now, take another example. Hit. And you know the word meaning of the hit. Now, just take how you have to learn sentences. That is true for you. You can say that the Vijay Lakshmi hits ice cream. Hits ice cream. I hate non-veg. Hit. It's a feeling associated. I hate street food. I hate street food. I hate I hate indisciplined behavior in class. I hate. Sometimes that is true for you, and emotionalize it. Add a feeling towards it. And I'm telling you, you will never forget. I am telling you my most of English words I have learned from the without memorizing, by encountering, and I started using it instantly. And the maximum words I am telling you, I can tell you where I get encountered that word. The word I have learned some new words, how I have learned that, but I can tell you. I can tell you. This is the way I have learned words.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, very true, sir. No, it's a happen with no. We usually now emotionalize easily with the negative things. There's some the food particles stuck in our teeth, and our tongue frequently goes there. So it's a happen naturally, and but when we start a positive thing, we have to put a lot of effort. To you how the 1 hour and half an hour is sufficient, and so what's your suggestion regarding this,
Well,
regarding the practice?
honestly speaking, it's because you are also a teacher. And if somebody is saying that how much time he should study, it's about that the quality of your study. It's important. First thing. Second thing is that the scientific. What is the way you are doing? How scientific is this? By the scientific process. If I just suppose that the how much time it will take to send 100 rupees money to somebody, how much time it will take? If you will go through the bank, it may be a long queue and you have to take further 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours. If you're just going through UPI, simply just paying instantly, you will get the money. It depends on the system, how scientific system through you are learning actually. So first thing. Same thing I have told you about the vocabulary. If you're learning vocabulary this way, you will never forget. And you will always remember. Same thing about the learning language. So firstly, I'm telling you, you need to learn through this scientific system. First thing. Second thing, just focus more on your speaking. Focus more on your speaking. And because what happens, the many people feel that you have to read newspaper, do translation, grammar. No, do not require any kind of grammar. Nothing. You will learn the grammar automatically, naturally. Grammar is already there. If I am saying that simply that the Vijay hates ice cream, so grammar is already there. Vijay hates ice cream. So learning the sentences. The first thing is that scientific approach is the key. Once you have scientific approach, believe me, you will just learn very quickly. First thing. Second thing, that always put yourself in challenging situations. Most of the people do not put themselves in challenging situations. If you put yourself in challenging situations, so you will be able to speak very clearly. For that, I am telling you one simple idea, and it is only I am telling you, it takes 3 to 4 months to speak very good English. 3 to 4 months. If you will follow this method, simple, watch a story-based video, watch a video, and then try to speak the same video in your own words. Do it multiple times. Do it multiple times, and you will become extraordinary English speaker. You need to don't try to understand. People try to understand that is what he has said. I have understood. Why the most of the people are able to understand, but they are not able to speak. The reason is that they are learning passively. That is passive approach. You need to be active. So you need to focus on the sentence formation. How he is framing sentences. How you are framing sentences. And then you need to try to speak it. Do it multiple times, and you will become extraordinary.
Yes. So last question. No, how can I remove hesitation, shyness? Because just know I am a teacher. I have been teaching last 5 years as a subject English. But no, in the social gathering, in the front of the no students, I can I try too hard, but I can't speak English. No, it's a very tough me. I have to put lot of effort. Students are average. I am not saying they are judge me and they are not interested to learning new things. But I don't know what kind of fear inside me. The words are stuck at my mouth, and the one-to-one conversation, I have no hesitation. I can express my idea, whatever I know the English. But in front of the my classroom, my school, and in front of the my colleague, I have a fear. So what is your suggestion to remove the fear?
Yes, firstly, I'm telling you, run directly towards your fear. Whatsoever you have fear, run directly towards it. This is the first thing. Run directly towards it. And once you will run directly towards your fear, you will find it's actually easy. Fear. And once you will start running directly towards your fear, you will find more ideas, and you will be able to face your fear once again. Yes. So firstly, second thing, that the ones you are speaking, so don't feel that somebody is judging you. Nobody is judging you. Nobody is better than you. Run directly towards your fear. Always try to get opportunity to speak in public. this kind. That's why the group discussion. Speak in front of
Yeah.
them. Yes, this is very important. Speak daily. And I'm telling you one thing.